What's that sledgehammer?
Hey YouTube, it's Derkaner. We are continuing on with our exploration of the Fire Temple. This is Final Fantasy 1 for the PSP. In the last episode, we got the ruby and fed it to this golem. And in this episode, we are continuing on. We got the Earth Staff, which we just used to break open the plate in the floor, or whatever that was blocking our path. And now we're gonna run random encounters every 2 seconds. Luckily down here it's very it's fire and Dia are very effective attacks against all the rights and ghosts and goblins and what, not goblins, but yeah. And there we go. Buffed it open the plate. Earth Rod, and now we can go to the 4th floor. Better heal up really quick. Maybe. I guess really didn't need to. I think, although adding some magic back into our magic users is definitely going to be helpful, especially for we're going to be running to the undead, which are definitely very susceptible to Dia and fire. Pyco demons, I do not believe they are. But they do, fire does do damage against them. It would have been pointless to use Dia because there would have been no damage versus the 22. And at least 22 damage does something. So. And oh, hey look, it's a treasure room. We get to go pick up a bunch of random items. Some of them may be good, some of them aren't so helpful. Some of them might be helpful if I was running a different team setup, but as you can tell, I am not, and it is not the most helpful with the current setup that I have. So whatever, huh? Whatever's clever. Yes, this was originally recorded in 60 frames. Not, well, variable frame rate, but I think the maximum was 60. And I transcoded it to be 30 frames per second. So there is some loss in information, but it was just quicker to transcode down to 30 frames per second and keep the definition, the HD, keeping it in 720p, which I am upscaling to 1080p. So I believe it might have been rendered higher than that. I'm not 100% sure. It took me a little while to figure out the best settings to have it look the best. The PSP emulators there, they work quite well. They have a lot of cool options that let you upscale the output render. Even if your display can't handle it, it's kind of cool. Just because your display can't handle it doesn't mean you can't record it. In a higher definition, I think it's really cool. Oh, hey. Attacking the Sphinx. I think it would have been cooler if instead of attacking the Sphinx, they would have made it so you had to guess riddles or something. That would have been really cool. Yeah, some gil. That can be helpful. Again, more gil. Again, that can be helpful. It's not extremely helpful. Some more Sphinxes. These random encounters, I guess they're kind of cool, and get to show off how much the characters progressed over time, but sometimes I feel like the encounter rates were a little too much. Huh. He gained some health from that. Just only 3 points, and I think he's already at full. What am I waiting for? There we go. That must have slipped past me when I was running back through the footage, making sure I wasn't chilling in one spot for too long, like an idiot doing nothing. Because honestly, there were a couple times where I checked my phone while I was recording. So. Fico Demon? Piscodemon? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get the pronunciation of that quite right. Now you're dead because we killed you. You must be getting close to the boss here somehow. Maybe a few more floors. I'm not 100% sure. Some of these dungeons, they start getting a little complicated. It actually becomes more of a challenge. You know, you actually got to sit and think about it. It's not just follow the path. Especially in the bonus dungeons, and I enjoyed that a lot more. I enjoyed that a lot more than just being like, oh, no, this is the only way to go. I better go this way, and then you many opportunities to get lost. Because everything kind of starts looking the same after a little while. Have I been here before? I don't know. Oh, dang it back. We walked right into a encounter square. I probably had a random encounter there anyways. Can't really blame it on the bat. Or can I? Or can I? Firagra. Yeah. I'll say this, like, from, what is it, Quest 64. Apparently, like, it was like the same spell, but it just got better over time. Kind of like that idea versus having to fill my magic slots. No, it's Final Fantasy 2. Like, your spells get better as you use them more, and it doesn't take up more magic slots. I really like that concept. Sometimes buttons were a little too hypersensitive, like I'd push it once, but for whatever reason I would think I, was tapping multiple times. And usually I found the best way to fix that is just unplug the controller and plug it back in. I think it was just a driver issue. And see what I mean? It starts to look kind of the same. Have I been here before? This floor looks a lot like the previous floor. Oh, there's a Robin sitting on the fence right in front of me. I'm looking out my window. Oh. Anyhow, there we go. There's the boss. Yeah, oh, he's, it's, Lynch. Leech. Skeleton dude. Ooh, very spooky. Is that the current meme these days? Is spooky. Set. Dark Element to heal the entire party, and that will be pretty much his job. Just have Goat attack with the strongest magic, and then just have Darkaner or Nugs just go at it with their, I think, axes right now is what they have. Oh no, I just let it pick whatever the optimal weapon was. Firaga, yep. Does, hits for massive damage. Well, not really. It's more damage than the warriors are hitting with their axes, so, there is that. And then Dark Element is keeping everybody all nice and topped up on health, especially Dragoat, because he has no health at all. is like literally half the health of Nug's Dark Element. Well, not literally, but just thereabouts. And Lich is not that difficult of a boss if you have a proper party setup. Or you're just way over leveled. You know, whatever you want to call it. I prefer the term experienced team. Da 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 da. Yay, we fixed the earth crystal. Yeah, the earth should quit rotting. So, it didn't take me very far. Oh, and then there's the Earth Shrine, which is a bonus dungeon opening up. I waited to do the bonus dungeons till right before the end game, or did I do that after the end game? I don't remember. I think it was before the end game. So there we go. I didn't want to end the episode right there at 11:20, 11:25 thereabouts. So we're going to move on, and we're going to go explore and try to find the next place we need to go, which I think ends up there's like a secret area in one of the towns, like the Earth Town, and it's like there's like a bunch of mages standing in a circle, and they give you a canoe, which you use to. No, it's not the Earth Town. It's somewhere else. I don't remember. They give you a canoe, and you use that to row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 to a volcano. To a volcano. Floor is literally lava. And it hurts. I don't know if in this one there's float. Like I know in the later Final Fantasy games there's a spell float which you can use to prevent yourself from losing health points to the lava. And that one saves the most amount of magic. Let's say if that's what you're relying on to heal your teammates is your magic user, but if you're another strategy you can use is just bring a ton of potions and heal yourself up that way. So now we're just pointing the ship and sail. Just trying to figure out where we need to go. Oh, hey, look, there's some land. Let's go try there. Yeah, let's cross south. I think that's the right way anyways. I think behind the camera behind the scenes I did some exploring. There just wasn't enough grinding and exploring to justify having an episode dedicated to a montage of training. So I decided to just not keep that, or just not, like I saw all the footage, but I just decided not to edit it into a video. It would have been either really long, or it would have been a decent size, or decent length, but it would have just been over really quickly. So I know I could split into multiple episodes, but maybe 2 or 3, but then that's just montage of behind the scenes-ness. And I just didn't finally, did not think that that'd be a very appealing option. What are those? Anged? Or Unkongs? Ankongs? Unkhegs? Unkhegs. Unkheg? Unkheeg? Unkeeg? I don't know what those are. Wait. What? We only have the Earth crystal? There has to be like a graphic glitch or something. I don't remember. I could have sworn I had gotten win or whatever. No, actually, no. Like the first crystal you do encounter is the Earth Temple, or the Earth. That's the first temple you would get to, because before that it's a Garlog, and then it's the whole elf. Like, you know, the whole sleeping, or not sleeping, but the whole Astros plotline. That's right. And that is where the canoe comes in handy, and I do believe it's in that town. But I think the rest of this episode is me wandering until I find it. So, or maybe it's me doing a little bit of wandering, but mostly getting to that town and picking up supplies for the next dungeon, which comes up surprisingly quick after this. Yeah. I guess I'm just thinking of other Final Fantasy games where one of the very first things you do is go after Crystal. So, just random encounters after random encounters. What is up with that, huh? Do anacondas have fangs? I don't think they are. I think they're like a constrictor type snake, like a boa. Hey, you're getting a little low on magic. Top you back up a wee bit. Especially since I'm just running into some random encounters all the time. And that Fire Agra is actually coming in very handy. So I can wipe out a whole party of enemies. TA for being overpowered, huh? Dark Element with his Mithril Hammer, I think I have him with right now. It gets a lot easier once you get the canoe, because then you don't have to walk all the way around in the circle. Kill Gigas. You know, it's surprising how early on you can take on a Hill Gigas and win. Well, the thing is you can only take on one group of them before you have to go back and heal or replenish your magic and whatnot. I think that's kind of a... And then that fence that surrounds it, it's a good idea, but it's kind of a pain in the... It's kind of a pain. And there I cut out going into the inns and healing. Made it, you know, and I think I just made it look like I walked in and walked right back out. Or I might have actually just walked right in and walked right back out. I don't remember. And then there's me cutting. For some reason, I don't exactly remember. I think maybe it's just I spent too much time just kind of chilling in there. Or maybe I just got a little carried away with the, like, you know, transitions when I didn't really need to. Yep, some mithril swords for these guys. Already has mithril hammer, and that's all I need for these people from the shop. No, what it was that first place is I was buying weapons, and I think, or buying armor, and I think I left to equip some stuff, and then I was like, wait, hey, I gotta go back and I think I gotta like sell stuff or something. I don't remember. The armor you see on them now is the armor I probably bought. So, I think what it was is I bought stuff and then sold it. And stole some stuff there. And I just wanted to make it look like it was just one transaction or something. Yep, selling my leather shield. Don't need that no more. Oh yeah, the rest of this episode, it looks like it's just a bunch of selling of equipment. Okay, there we go. That should be everything I'm selling. I think now it's time to go find the group of mages. Well, that's not a group of mages, but that will do. So, and well, I think I went with Protectora. Can't use exit because I think only the white wizard can actually use that. Just like I think Quake. No, he can use Quake. Thundraga might have been a useful spell to have picked up while I was there. Well, I don't remember what I'm doing there. Kind of just like running around in circles. Oh, there we go. I think we are gonna get the canoe in this episode. Yes, we are, because that is the group of mages I'm talking about. Like, I think it's that one, right there. Yep. Stuff, words. Fire Fiend. There we go. Canoe. Hope you guys like, subscribe, buy a canoe. Peace out.